It's backyard cooking season once again. Welcome back to another Techstination interview. I'm Fred Fishkin, and joining us from Lifesmart is CEO Mike Dolder. Thanks for joining us again, Mike.
Thank you, Fred. Always glad to be here.
Well, you've been doing some innovating in the outdoor cooking space for a while now, and there's new stuff coming out all the time. You've got several areas really that you've gotten involved in. Give us the overview of how and why, first of all, LifeSmart got involved in the grilling business, the outdoor cooking business.
So, as you're more than aware, I mean, we started way back in 1990 in fitness equipment. That was our first venture into commercial goods. From fitness equipment, we went into hot tubs and infrared saunas, and then infrared heaters, and now we're into massage chairs, lift chairs, and the most exciting part of our business has been these grills. So, as you know, with COVID hitting and everything else, people have stayed home. The grill business has been on fire all the way through, and we
Was
were
there a
one
pun intended there, Mike?
yeah, there's no pun intended. But yeah, so it's been crazy this year with the COVID thing hitting, and even now as the country's opening up, people are investing in their backyards. So it's been a really good thing for us. But we started, our factory started making grills, pellet grills in China back in 2009. We were one of the first manufacturers to make pellet grills, and we've been private labeling the grills for years to many of the name brands that are out there. We decided to go with our own line, our own brand in 2017. And while we were really good at selling the grills on a private label basis, we never paid much attention like how good the grills can be or anything. And the grill business to us, to me, was always just a gas grill. You went outside, you made some hot dogs, hamburgers, steaks, whatever. But with these new grills, we make a wood pellet grill, we make a Kamado grill, and we also make a griddle. And these three, what they used to be called with specialty grills, are the most wanted in the marketplace. Not our particular brand, unfortunately, but people really look forward to a wood pellet grill, for instance, because you can do so many different flavors. It's convection cooking outdoors at its finest. You can slow cook, you can smoke, you can do most anything. You can put ribs in these grills and put an apple pie in. You can make the apple pie and the ribs in the same session, and there will be no crossover in taste. It's easy, and what makes our pellet grill so good is the fact that we have the best PID controller in the marketplace. So our controller will hold the meat temperature between 2.5 degrees plus or minus for the duration of the cooking time. Also, we put out a 30-pound hopper on our large grills. We make a 2,000 square inch grill. We make a 1,500 square inch grill, and we make a 510 square inch grill. And our hoppers range from 30 pounds, which gives you 30 hours of cooking, all the way to 15 pounds for 15 hours of cooking. But the wood pellet grill has just been a fantastic addition to our whole line. And you can see in the video here, we have several chefs now that work with us, developing recipes and developing, showing the features of the grills, etc. This is John.
Terrific. And as you've said, Mike, that you have different sizes, different price points with different features. and different capacities. So give us a little bit of an overview.
Okay, so we on the pellet grill, what we started off with, John's standing right now next to our 510 inch. It's called our Lifesmart 760. It's a 510 inch grill. So it's got two racks. It's got a 15-pound hopper, and it comes with a four-wheel cart, a PID controller, and it's got storage underneath. And it also has a side shelf. So that if you ask people on the street why they would want to buy a pellet grill versus a gas grill, the main reason is because of the flavor choices of the pellets. The second reason is that the temperature is much more accurate, so that you can control the length of the cooking time, and it will smoke. You can do apple, you can do maple, you can do hickory, any kind of chips in there, and each one has a different effect. Like for fish, you'd use one particular kind of pellet. For ribs, another, and a lot of people now are even doing reverse sears on these things, reverse sears with steaks, and they use hickory, they smoke the steak and then sear it at the end, for a great flavor. And that PID controller really comes into effect on all of our grills for that very reason. So we moved from the 760 up to what we call the 1500. And this is a triple rack grill. It's got 1,500 square inches of cooking surface. It's got a 30-pound hopper. So you can fit a lot of food on there. You can smoke it. You can cook sweet corn, ribs, anything you want in there. The cooking time, it can be up to 30 hours, so you can slow cook, but it's a very versatile grill.
Now, if people are wondering, okay, you're in this business, what do you bring to the picnic table, so to speak? What are your advantages over the competition here, do you feel, Mike?
So the advantages in our grills in particular are the fact that the PID controller is probably the most accurate in the marketplace. So it promotes everything that you want to do when you're working a pellet grill. It'll hold the meat plus or minus 2 degrees. We also have a 30-pound hopper, and we've got a great auger motor that runs the pellets through. You can see here on the video how much food you can actually fit in our 2,000 square inch grill. He's got ribs, you've got chicken, you've got vegetables on top. It's probably one of the largest pellet grills in the marketplace, and the retail is under $1,000. So if you compare that value in the marketplace anywhere else, you're not going to find anything close to that.
And do these they need to be plugged in because of the motor, then the way the pellets are fed, et cetera.
Yes.
So how well do they hold up outdoors when you're storing these, I suppose, on the patio or on the deck?
So everything is powder coated that we make. They hold up very well in hot or cold temperatures. We use a very strong gauge steel, so that it insulates very well and holds the heat even in cold weather. There's very little maintenance. All you have to do is find a plug. You dump the pellets in, turn it up to 500 degrees and let the pellets work through. It'll ignite, and then you can bring it to the temperature you want. And the temperature range is anywhere from 200 to 500 degrees.
You also have a model that I think is pretty unique that has a gas powered griddle on the side. Tell me about that.
So that's our 760G. So the over the past, I would say 5 years, until COVID hit, the gas grill business was basically flat across the U.S. Um, within that category, things that were really doing well were the pellet grills, the Kamado grills, and the griddles, and in particular the pellet grills. They've grown at a really rapid pace. And as I said, what people love about the pellet grill is it you can slow cook, it's very versatile. You can do anything in a pellet grill that you can do in a convection oven with flavor. The
I mean,
downside,
the difference between cooking on a pellet grill, I suppose, one of your pellet grills, and say just a charcoal grill or a gas grill, is that you can really control the temperature, right?
you
Just
can
like an
really
oven.
control the temperature, and you have a wide variety of flavors that you can infuse into the meats and vegetables. The downside to a pellet grill is it takes a long time to get it to temperature. It's slow to start, and you have to have an electrical plug. But now we've added a griddle on the side, and that griddle works off of gas. So let's say that the kids wanted a hot dog or a hamburger, or you wanted to make a quick meal. You can come out and you can cook right on the griddle on the side of the unit, and the griddle's reversible, so you can cook breakfast on one side. You can do hamburgers and hot dogs on the other side. You can saute vegetables while you're smoking ribs in the pellet grill. You can do basically anything on this, and it's easy, it's fast, and the best of all, the other downside to a pellet grill is it only gets up to 500 degrees, so it's hard to sear a steak. Well, now you can reverse sear a steak on the wood pellet grill, take it off and sear it on the griddle, and it works out fabulous. With the two grills together, when you have the wood pellet grill and the griddle on the side, you've got now the most versatile grill combination in the country. You can do anything. You can go fast, you can go slow, you can sear, you can saute, you can make breakfast, you can do anything. You can smoke sausage on the wood pellet grill, and you can make eggs and pancakes on the griddle on the side. So it's an all-in-one cooking uh, grill.
Lots of flexibility. And you also sell this griddle as a standalone unit or something similar to it, right?
We sell it as a standalone unit as well. We make it in both a single burner and a double burner. And what's unique about our griddle compared to the others on the market is the fact that we make the griddle out of cast iron. So it holds the temperature much better, retains heat, and it's reversible. So you can have steak marks on one side, it's smooth on the other side. So it really works out well. It also comes with a lid that you can pull down, and we include a cover, and we include a hose so that you can do the large tank or the small tank on the side.
Really flexible, which means that you can take it with you if you're going camping or wherever you're going.
Right,
Take it along
exactly.
to use.
You can go camping, you can go tailgating, you can do anything.
And for charcoal fans, you have them covered too.
We have everything covered. Yep. So we also make the Kamados, and the Kamado is a 3,000-year-old process that was started in Japan. It's a ceramic grill, and it will get temperatures from 200 to 800. So it's probably the most versatile grill in the marketplace, and it has a great taste of charcoal. So you've got with the Kamado grills that we sell, you get the Kamado, You get the second rack, so you've got larger cooking surfaces, and you're more versatile. You can do vegetables on top. You can sear steaks on the bottom. You get a pizza stone. You get a starter to start the lump charcoal. You don't use briquettes in this. You use lump charcoal, and it's very important. You don't want to use lighter fluid or anything. So you really need the starter to start the charcoal. You control the heat with the vents, and it also comes with side shelves and a cover. So you get the complete package. So you can do everything from planked salmon to slow cook ribs to sear a steak, all in this one unit. It's got a nice cooking surface, and it also has side shelves. And we make it in several different sizes. We make it from a 15-inch with cart and side shelves all the way up to a 24-inch with stainless steel cart and side shelves, cover, starter, and double rack, along with the pizza stone and deflector.
I suppose pricing is going to depend on where people buy from. So tell us where people can find these different products.
So if you look on Home Depot, Amazon, Walmart, uh, soon to be on Barbecue Guys, you can find these pretty much all over the place. Sam's Club, BJ's Club, we cover the gamut. And the price points range on these from $399 to probably $12.99.
Depending on what you're looking for. But you said before it seemed to be that the pellets are the hot category, so to speak, right now.
So the pellets have like doubled every year for the past 3 years. The Kamado grill has been driven at retail, and it's up triple digits as well, not quite double. And then the griddle came out of nowhere, and I mean, the supply and demand has just been crazy for these grills. We've been fortunate to be able to increase our orders. I mean, everybody's probably aware of all the problems we have with ocean freight and supply chain out of China. We've been very fortunate to be able to increase our orders and keep in stock on all three of these for the duration of 2020 and going into spring 2021.
Terrific. Well, it looks like you've got all the bases covered for this upcoming grilling season. For more info, folks can go to lifesmartproducts.com. Mike Dolder, thank you so much for taking the time with us.
Thank you. I appreciate it. You.